we have all this carbon already in the atmosphere. No matter what we do in terms of mitigation from now on, we know that sea levels will be rising. And so we really have to kind of think about what that means. Like, how do we live with water? Who's going to be impacted? Not only people, but also ecosystems. If you look at the region, we have a lot of critical infrastructure that's in vulnerable areas. So that's airports, that's ports, that's sewage treatment plants, that's power stations. All these have to go through the lower mainland, and they're in low-lying areas. Around 2003, Canada and province of BC really downloaded the responsibilities of flood management to local municipalities. So the challenge really is, how do we know from municipality to municipality that we're actually making a plan that connects to one another? What are the strategies? What are the policies? How can we support those municipalities that don't have the resources, including First Nations? So if we're looking at the Fraser River Delta, which is a major stopover for migratory birds, but it's also very essential for habitat, for spawning, for sturgeon, for salmon. All this habitat is potentially being lost if we don't do anything. That critical habitat also really helps to mitigate storm surges and is really essential. And I think that's really key to this new term that's been coming about. It's called nature-based solutions. If the sea level is rising, those marshes want to migrate with the water level. But if you have a coastal infrastructure like a dike, you're really kind of squeezing that habitat because the habitat is not able to migrate with the rising water levels. Using nature-based solutions, including wetlands, they're very effective in lowering storm surges. Therefore, you don't need as high dikes, and you're creating amenities for people as well as for wildlife. So these are things that we know, they've been proven, and so it's just kind of changing the perception, changing the ideas, and changing how this might work locally and regionally.